Hey guys, this video is going to show you how to go ahead and name polyatomic ionic chemicals. I actually find these a little bit easier because you really don't have to do much name changing. So polyatomics, remember, they're groups of atoms with more than one charge. Okay, not more than one charge, but a group with a fixed charge, excuse me there. And what you have here are, again, some examples there of polyatomic ions. Okay, and looking at them, you also have more on this second reference page as well. So you can use that as a reference. We will, occasionally. So the idea is behind these, what you want to do is you name the first element, okay, or ammonium. So if you see this, the thing is just called ammonium. Then I recommend you highlight the remainder of that chemical and find it on your polyatomic reference sheet. So you're going to want those handy. Okay, so you're going to be referencing this more often than not. Okay, and that's one of the benefits of actually memorizing this is that you don't have to reference it much. So I'm going to walk you through a few of these and then we'll see how things go. So for this first one, okay, so looking here, you have Na. Okay, now it says name the first element, okay, unless if it's ammonium, which is NH4. Okay, so this first element is our element sodium. And then it says highlight the remainder of that chemical and find it on the polyatomic reference sheet. So I'm going to highlight it here in yellow. So that's the remainder, right? So we're going to find CO3 on that reference sheet. So I'm going to go here, and we're going to find CO3. Well, be careful here. We're looking for CO3. We're not really looking for the charges because the charges are what are involved in the formula writing. So if you look here, CO3 is located right here, and it goes by the name carbonate. So you're going to just record this, okay, as the name of that chemical. So it's going to be sodium. Whoa. Do the drawing tool instead. Cancel. Sodium carbonate. Okay. And you're done. So let's look at this next example. Okay. NH4 is in the front. Now, when you see NH4 in the front, that it is ammonium. Okay, so you got ammonium NH4. So you don't break that up. You just go ahead and call it ammonium. Okay. Only real positive polyatomic you're going to be dealing with. Okay. And then Cl, well, Cl is not really a polyatomic ion. So don't forget the old stuff, even though you learn new stuff. That's just going to be chloride. So ammonium chloride is the correct formula. Well, the name for that formula. Okay. Now in this one, Fe is iron, right? So we know iron is a transition metal. And transition metals can have more than one charge. So we've got to figure out what charge we're dealing with here. Okay, before we go ahead and try to guess the Roman numeral for that, highlight the SO4. Okay. The SO4, switch colors here, you're going to find on here, if you see, you got SO4 right here. Whoops. Yeah, it's not letting me use my laser pointer. But SO4 is sulfate. So we're going to go ahead and write sulfate here. I'm going to leave a space. Now, what are we using as a charge here for the iron? If you go back, sulfate has a -2. Okay. Well, I don't see a 2 next to this iron. So that must have been the iron charge that was written is the +2 because it balanced out. Now remember, SO4 is a polyatomic. Okay, so you're going to just write Roman numeral 2. Okay. And then you're done. So the idea here is name the first thing normally and then highlight the rest of the chemical and try to find it on your polyatomic reference sheet. Be, again, mindful when you have the transition metals. Okay?